All right, strap yourselves in. We're going deep on all the OpenAI Dev Day news.
Yeah.
They just revealed a whole bunch of updates for developers.
They did, yeah.
And, well, basically we're talking about folks building AI apps, right?
Right, exactly.
We got to break this down for you.
Absolutely.
So get ready for some seriously mind-blowing stuff.
Yeah.
OpenAI is really focusing on their developer community this time, wouldn't you say?
Oh, absolutely. I mean,
Yeah.
just think about it.
Yeah.
Over 2 million developers
Wow.
in over 200 countries.
It's incredible.
They're using their API.
Yeah.
That's a huge group of people
Yeah.
who are, building the future of AI applications.
That's right. That's who they're targeting with all these
Yeah.
changes.
Yeah.
So let's get right to it.
Okay.
Their latest model, O01,
Right.
it's officially out of preview mode.
Yeah,
It's in the main API.
exactly.
And of course, it's packed with features developers have been clamoring for.
Totally.
Okay, so first up, we got to talk about function calling.
Right.
It's gonna...
Giving O1 this passport to interact with the real world, right?
Yeah, exactly. It can tap into those external APIs now,
Wow.
you know? Pulling in data, controlling devices.
It's no longer limited.
No.
It's not trapped in its own little training bubble anymore.
Right. It can make transactions, potentially.
So that opens a whole universe of possibilities
Absolutely.
for app development.
Yeah.
But then how do we make sure O1 plays nice with others?
That's a great question.
Right. How do we know it's going to give developers the information they need
Yeah.
in a format they can actually use?
Yeah, you don't want a jumbled mess of data.
Right.
So that's where these structured outputs come in, right?
Okay.
It's like instead of getting this jumbled mess,
Uh-huh.
it organizes everything neatly, like a nice little package for developers.
Oh, so it's like speaking the same language as the apps it's interacting with.
Exactly. So it's all about smooth sailing, easy integration.
Less code headaches.
Yeah. Okay, so we've got O1 exploring the real world, speaking the right language.
Right.
But what about giving developers more control over O1's behavior?
Yeah.
Like, how do we make sure it stays on track?
Right. You want those guardrails in place.
Exactly.
So they've introduced these developer messages, right?
Okay.
It's like a set of guidelines, instructions, a code of conduct for 0-1.
Oh, I see. So developers can kind of steer 0-1 in the right direction?
Yeah, more precision so it delivers the desired outcome.
Okay, that makes sense.
Right. And one of the demos that they showed off was actually using 0-1 to
I heard about this.
analyze scan tax forms.
Hold on, is AI doing my taxes now?
Well, not quite yet.
Okay.
It's still early days.
Right.
But it can detect errors and it can even calculate income tax
Oh.
based on the information provided, right?
It's fascinating.
Yeah.
So,
But yeah, I'm not replacing my accountant just yet.
no, I wouldn't recommend that just yet.
Okay.
But it does highlight the potential here.
Right. Think about healthcare, legal documents, research.
It could be applied to so many fields.
Exactly.
So this isn't just about AI doing taxes, it's about new ways to use AI.
Absolutely.
Okay, so how does O1 measure up performance-wise?
Well, their internal testing shows some impressive improvements,
Okay, good.
especially with those new features we talked about.
Function calling, the structured outputs.
Exactly.
Yeah.
And they've actually managed to make it process information faster
Okay.
and at a lower cost.
So it's more powerful, more efficient, and cheaper.
Yeah. A win-win.
That's amazing. But wait, hold on.
Yeah.
I've been hearing rumors about a pro version of O1.
Oh, yeah?
Is that actually happening?
The rumors are true.
All right.
It's coming soon.
Okay.
Not available in the API just yet.
I see.
But if the current version is anything to go by,
Yeah.
we can expect some pretty impressive boosts.
Okay, so O1 is really shaping up to be a game changer.
It is.
But they didn't stop there. OpenAI also dropped some news for developers who are building voice experiences with their real-time API, and things are about to get real interesting in voice AI.
Totally.
Okay, so the big news here is the addition of WebRTC support.
Huge.
Right? Building real-time voice apps.
Yeah.
It used to be a nightmare,
It was.
but with WebRTC, it's much simpler.
Right.
Developers can just focus on the experience, not the complex audio processes.
Yeah, exactly. That's the idea.
So no more headaches.
No more headaches.
Okay, so what kind of voice experiences are we talking about here?
Well, they showed off this demo, this little gadget called Fawn on the Lawn.
Fawn on the lawn.
Yeah, basically it's this talking reindeer
Cute.
powered by OpenAI.
Okay.
Now, you might be thinking,
That's the big deal.
what's the big deal? But this reindeer, it's a sign
I have something bigger.
of a bigger revolution.
Reindeer revolution.
Yeah, it's about embedding AI voice interaction into basically anything.
Anything, no matter how small.
Right. Wearable devices.
Smart home appliances, toys. Yeah.
Wow.
Exactly.
The possibilities are truly endless.
Oh, absolutely.
But all this sounds expensive.
Right.
Voice app development.
About that.
Yeah.
They announced a price drop for their audio tokens.
Okay, good.
So it's much more affordable to build these voice experiences now.
Fantastic.
And they also released this Python SDK for the real-time API, making the development process even smoother.
So it's cheaper, easier, and more accessible.
Yeah, they're really going all in on voice AI.
They are. It's incredible. Okay, there's one more big announcement we got to talk about.
Yes.
Preference fine-tuning.
Yeah, this is exciting.
It really caught my attention.
Yeah.
Can you give us the rundown?
Basically, it's a way to personalize AI.
Okay.
So you, as a developer, can shape how these models behave.
I see.
Based on specific preferences.
It's like
teaching the AI to have good taste.
AI with good taste. I like that.
So instead of giving it the exact answer, developers can offer, paired responses. Okay.
You're indicating what's preferred.
Oh, interesting.
Over another.
Okay.
So it's more like saying, this is better than that.
Right. Right.
Not, this is exactly what you should say.
So it's about teaching the AI the nuances.
Exactly. The subtleties.
Tone.
Style, the desired outcome, all that.
It's like training the AI to make those judgment calls that a human would make.
That's a great way to put it, yeah.
Okay, this is pretty powerful stuff.
Yeah.
And to show the potential, they shared this story about Rogo AI. They built an AI assistant for financial analysts, right?
Yes, exactly.
And just by switching to preference fine-tuning, they managed to boost the accuracy of their AI
from 75%
to over 80%.
Yeah, that's huge.
That's incredible.
Huge improvement.
And of course, preference fine-tuning is available for GPT-40.
Right.
And coming soon for GPT-40 Mini as well.
Yeah, so developers have more flexibility
exactly
in choosing the model that works for their needs.
And their budget, of course.
Of course.
It's fantastic. OpenAI seems to be really hitting all the right notes with these announcements.
They really are.
Making AI development more accessible, more customizable, and more powerful than ever before.
Absolutely. I couldn't agree more.
But before we dive even deeper into these groundbreaking updates, we're going to take a quick break.
Okay.
Don't go anywhere, because in part 2 of this deep dive, we're exploring what all of this means for the future of AI development. Welcome back to our deep dive into OpenAI's Dev Day announcements.
Yeah, they really went above and beyond this time.
They did. It's like they're not just focused on, pushing the limits of what AI can do, but also on making it accessible to everyone.
Exactly.
I was really struck by their focus on democratizing AI development.
Yeah.
I mean, they're releasing new SDKs for Go and Java.
Oh, yeah.
So that opens up the platform to so many more developers.
Absolutely. It's like they're breaking down the language barriers.
Right, exactly.
Welcoming everyone to join the AI party.
It's a more inclusive approach.
It is, yeah.
It's crucial for innovation, right? Making sure that AI benefits everyone.
Absolutely, not just a select few.
And speaking of inclusivity, they're also making an effort to listen to their developer community.
Yeah.
They announced an AMA with their PM team.
They did. Yeah.
So developers can ask questions, share feedback.
It's a direct line of communication.
It's fantastic.
It really is.
Okay, now let's talk about data.
Right, the fuel that powers these AI engines.
It's crucial, right? The quality, the diversity, it all impacts how the AI performs.
Of course.
So what's OpenAI doing to address this?
Well, remember, preference fine-tuning.
Yes.
It's not just about customizing AI. It's also about shaping its behavior.
I see. How so?
By giving it data that reflects certain values priorities.
So instead of just throwing a ton of data at it, developers can be more selective?
Exactly. Choose examples that align with their goals, their principles.
Oh, so it's like giving the AI a moral compass.
I like that, yeah. Guiding it towards a specific outcome.
One that reflects the values of its creators.
Exactly. That's so important.
It is. It's not just about smart AI.
Man.
It's about AI that aligns with human values.
Right. Promotes fairness, avoids harmful bias.
That makes sense.
Yeah.
It's about building AI that we can actually trust.
Absolutely.
All right, let's take a step back and recap.
Good idea.
OpenAI revealed a bunch of updates.
Yeah.
Their O1 model, upgrades to the real-time API.
Right.
And of course, that fascinating preference fine-tuning.
Yeah.
They're making the platform more accessible.
They are?
New SDKs, lower prices, and open communication with developers.
It's fantastic.
It's clear that OpenAI is on this mission to make AI development accessible to a wider range of people.
Oh, absolutely.
It's an exciting time to be involved in AI.
Yeah.
But as we move forward, we can't ignore the ethical considerations.
Of course not.
How do we ensure responsible use?
That's the big question.
Right. How do we maximize the benefits and mitigate the risks?
Exactly. Those are the million-dollar questions.
And those are exactly the questions we'll be tackling
Okay.
in the final part of this deep dive.
Yeah.
We'll explore the long-term implications of these announcements.
The future of AI is unfolding right before our eyes.
So buckle up. Get ready for a thought-provoking journey into the unknown. Okay, we're back and ready to wrap up our deep dive into OpenAI's Dev Day announcements.
Yeah, it's been quite a ride, hasn't it?
It really has. We've covered so much ground. But now I think it's time to shift gears and look ahead.
You know, we're really at this point where the lines are blurring.
What do you mean?
Between human intelligence and artificial intelligence.
Oh, right. It's like science fiction becoming reality.
Exactly.
Yeah.
And it's happening so fast.
It is a bit daunting, but exciting, too.
Oh, absolutely. It's like, imagine, having this creative partner.
Like a new kind of muse.
Yeah, one that can help us do things we never thought possible.
That's a great way to put it. So what does this mean for creative fields?
Oh, man, the possibilities are endless. Artists, musicians, writers, you name it.
Collaborating with AI.
Exactly. Like, imagine an artist working with AI to create a whole new art form.
Or musicians composing symphonies with an AI co-composer.
Yeah. Or a writer, brainstorming story ideas with AI.
Wow, that's really something. But what about other fields, like science or medicine?
Oh, the potential there is it's mind-blowing. Scientists using AI to analyze these huge data sets.
Uncovering patterns that would take humans forever to find.
Right. Or engineers designing incredibly complex systems with AI's help.
And doctors, diagnosing diseases with much greater accuracy.
Yeah, it's like giving every field this superpower.
I like that. A superpower for progress, for breakthroughs.
Exactly.
Okay, so zooming in a little, how will this affect everyday people?
Well, think about how we interact with technology. It's going to be so different.
In what way?
Imagine voice assistants that just get us. They know what we need before we even ask.
That would be amazing.
Right. And education, too. Software that adapts to each student's learning style.
So it's about personalizing technology, making it more human-centered.
Exactly. It's about making tech seamlessly integrate into our lives, enhancing our capabilities, not just being smarter.
So it's not just about AI thinking like humans.
No, it's about AI helping us be more human, to connect better, to express ourselves more creatively.
Wow. To solve problems we've been struggling with for centuries.
Yeah, that's the power of all this.
It's like we're on the edge of a new renaissance, powered by this fusion of human and artificial intelligence.
I like that, a new renaissance. But, with any big leap forward, there are going to be challenges.
Of course, we can't ignore the potential downsides.
Right. We need to be really careful, really mindful of the risks.
We have to make sure these technologies are used ethically.
Absolutely. Fairness, transparency, accountability, all of that.
And we need to have these open conversations about the impact of AI.
Definitely. Involving everyone, making sure everyone benefits.
That's so important. It's a big challenge, but we can't shy away from it.
Well said. This deep dive, it's given us a lot to consider.
We've explored the amazing possibilities. We've talked about the potential pitfalls.
And most importantly, I think, we've stressed the importance of responsibility.
So as we wrap up this deep dive into OpenAI's Dev Day,
I think it's safe to say that the future of AI is being written right now.
And it's up to all of us to help write it in a way that benefits everyone. Thanks for joining us, and until next time, keep exploring, keep questioning, and keep pushing those boundaries.